The Rambling Geordie.
So today we're diving headfirst into the steaming pile of hypocrisy that is Angela Rayner's tax scandal.
Bastards!
Yes, the former Deputy PM herself resigned in disgrace just yesterday after admitting she stiffed the taxman out of a whopping £40,000 on her fancy second home in Hove. And get this, she blames it on bad legal advice. Bad advice? That's like blaming the dog for eating your homework when you're the one who's put it in his fucking bowl. Right, let's rant this out proper, shall we? Angela Rayner, the self-proclaimed champion of the working class, the fiery Mancunian who loves to bang on about how the Tories are all tax-dodging elites, which, to be fair, most of them are. Turns out she's been playing the same game, but this time worse. She buys this posh flat in trendy Hove for £800,000 back in May, using money from an NHS trust fund set up for her disabled son. Now that seems like a noble cause, doesn't it? But then she forgets to cough up the full stamp duty because, she thought it was her main home or some bollocks. Stamp duty on a second home, that's basic stuff, man. If you're in charge of housing policy, as she was, you should know the rules better than I know the offside rule in a fucking football match. But no, she underpaid by 40 grand. That's £40,000. That's more than us plebs make a fucking year. And the hypocrisy. Jesus, man, it's thicker than a mac and fog. This is the same Angela Rayner who used to rant about tax avoiders being the common enemy. Yes, back when she was holier than thou, pointing fingers at Nigel, Farage and the like for legally minimising their taxes through companies or trusts. But here's the kicker, right? What Farage does is avoidance. That's as legal as a pint on a Friday night. What Rayner did? That's evasion, pure and simple. Now don't get me wrong, I'm no massive Nigel Farage fan. I don't exactly relish the chance to fucking stand up for the guy. Yes, you can think what he's doing with his tax avoidance is pretty shitty. But hey, it's legal. And now, get a load of the lefty lot who are twisting themselves into pretzels over this. They're out there wailing about poor Angela having to quit, blaming the media, the Tories, even class bias or some sexist conspiracy for hounding her out. Oh, it's not fair. She's a working class lass done wrong. Aye, right. While conveniently ignoring that she broke the actual law. But in the same breath, these same sanctimonious socialists are screaming for Farage to be forced to step down as Reform UK leader. For what? Legally routing his GB News earnings through a private company to pay corporation tax instead of income tax. Again, I'm not saying I like it, but if it's legal, what are you going to do? If he's done something wrong, I will fully support getting rid of the guy. But until he's found to have done something wrong, well, you're just going to have to like it or fucking lump it. Then you've got the Green Party's new boss, Zach Polanski, who's leading the charge, calling it rank hypocrisy for Farage to demand Rayner's head while doing legal tax minimisation himself. Rank hypocrisy. Pot, meat, kettle. These leftists are more than fine with Rayner's illegal dodge, or excuse it as a mistake, but frothing at the mouth to cancel Farage or any Tories who have done something similar, which, again, if they've done the same thing, they should be gone. But if they're legally avoiding tax, well, what the hell are you going to do? It's the same old adage with these guys. They're allergic to consistency. One ex-warrior even admits, I'm not excusing Angela Rayner, before pivoting straight back to, but Farage should resign himself. He's a tax dodger. Dodger, mate, that's called smart business. It's not a crime if it's legal. Another punter moans about Farage's avoidance while saying Rayner should go if she's done something wrong. As if evasion isn't wrong, of course. But avoidance is a hanging offence. The double standard's so blatant it's comical. If Farage has to quit for legal tax tricks, then half the Labour cabinet should be packing their bags as well. But nah, the left only cries hypocrisy when it suits their agenda. Pure, unadulterated bollocks. Picture this, Rayner strutting around like she's the people's hero, all fire and brimstone against the rich. Then bam, Telegraph drops the bomb that she's dodged 40,000 and suddenly it's all tears and deep regrets. Deep regrets? I regret she got caught. And Starmer, Jesus Christ, the bloke who promised integrity when he waltzed into number 10. He's forced into a frantic reshuffle, appointing David fucking Lammy as her replacement.
The policing has vanished. It's not around you. We haven't seen a police while I've been here, and I've been here for a little while now.
Lammy, the great gaff machine himself. Great choice, Keir, swapping one clown for another in the circus tent. This isn't just a tax error, as her mates are trying to spin it. It's a full-blown scandal that's got the whole Labour Party looking like amateurs. And let's not forget, this comes hot on the heels of her slashing winter fuel payments for pensioners. Robbing grannies to fund her seaside pad? Very classy, Angela. Very classy. Now for the humour bit, because if we don't laugh, we'll just cry. Imagine Angela in her Hove flat sipping a cocktail thinking, 40 grand. That's nout, pet, I'll just blame the solicitor. Sorry for me accent, by the way. Her lawyer must be the same one who advised Boris on Partygate. Nah, it's fine, no one's watching. Or better yet, picture her at the tax office. But I'm Angela Rayner, rules are for the little people. Aye, and now she's out in her ear while the rest of us pay through the fucking nose for Labour's bright ideas, eh? It's like watching a bad episode of Coronation Street. Drama, lies, and every fucker ends up skint. But seriously, right, this reeks of the classic leftist double standard. Preach equality, live like lords. Rayner's the poster child for it. Working class roots my arse, she's as elite as they come now. And the lefties on X are twisting themselves into knots screaming class bias or gender attack while ignoring facts. One guy even said, avoidance and evasion are the same. Mate, if that's your take, you're as thick as a black pudding. No wonder Labour's tanking in the polls. They've been in power a few months and already it's just scandals galore. So what do we say, eh? I think, personally, it's time to hold these hypocrites accountable. Rayner's resignation's a start. But Starmer's government is rotten from the top, and that was proven by the fact that he didn't sack her in the first place. Now, if you're as fuming about this as I am, smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. And do us a favour, drop your rants in the comments. Is Rayner a dodgy dealer, or just as thick as mince? Let me know. Until next time, keep rambling, keep questioning, and remember, in politics, the only thing certain is the taxman cometh. Of course, that's unless you're Angela Rayner.
Don't be daft, man.